It's my 2024 year-end review. We're finally here. Man, I remember last year I did a year-end review all about the AI that I was digging into. And this year, it's all about deployment of cash into amazing startups. Let's talk about it. We here at the Stoss Fund are proud of our venture studio portfolio companies. 2024 has been our heaviest deployment year as we've invested in 16 operators spanning 8 companies. Our hashtag venture media approach is more than working. We're expecting amazing returns and success from our investments in 2025 and beyond. So here's 2024 by the simple numbers. We've raised over $950,000 and deployed it into startups. 4 out of 8 already have traction and revenue and net positive returns. The average age of our operators, for some of you, this might be surprising, but 45 and a half years old is the average age of our operators. Very simply, we value experience over your idea. And the oldest operators already have decades of experience that they can deploy into a solution that they know how to build. This is the secret sauce, friends. We have over 720,000 subscribers on all social media for the investments that we've made, and we have over 1.7 billion, yes, with a B, 1.7, almost 2 billion views and impressions from all of our social media marketing. Now, we did have one of our investments blow up this year, so that's a big, heavy anchor to those numbers. But we have reached 1.7 billion eyeballs this year in all of our investments. Finally, several startups are ready for follow-on funding. So if you are an accredited investor, you're interested in making and compounding your value next year, hit me up. So let's first talk about the venture media model revisited. Some of you guys might not know about the model that we created in 2019 for our venture studio, which is called venture media. It's combining 4 indomitable vectors of profit creation: platform market fit, people market fit, technological engineering over financial engineering, and community. We not only invest in amazing humans, but we give them our media megaphone to manufacture growth. Obviously, I'm deeply involved in the building out of all of these startups as well. And the future of venture investing cannot merely be cutting a check and hoping and praying it'll work out. The best VCs are the ones who dig in and actually provide value through work effort. This is what venture media is all about. A venture capitalist today needs to deploy money into startups and then give them a media megaphone behind them. So let's talk about a couple investments that I'm really proud of in 2024. Not that I'm not proud of all of them, but these are the ones that are crushing it. Let's put it that way. 2024 has been a very productive year as we moved out of the bear market into the next bull run cycle of Bitcoin. Frankly, all of 2022 to 2024, we've been building. And these have been the building years of deploying capital into startups and helping them establish the rails for profitability. I fully see 2025 being the year of harvest, and we're exactly where we need to be for the fruits to emerge in tremendous ways. So first up, the racing world needs Web3. I love this startup. It's so close to my heart. Millions of racers all over the world need funding to go fast. Whether it's a car, motorcycle, cart, boat, plane, train, drone, or any racing machine, millions of drivers need a place to receive sponsorship. Garage ID is the GoFundMe for the racing world. If you think about this, never been built before. That's why we invested in it. Thousands of racing series globally don't share driver data, team data, racing machine data, or series results data. Garage ID is the global database for drivers, race teams, and race organizers of any racing series out there. So, think about this. Taking over the data aspect of the racing world. Sounds juicy. I'm proud of our initial investment and successful raise of $263,000 for Garage ID earlier this year. Look forward to seeing their product in major racing series in 2025 and a brand new racing series for college students. Ooh, are we creating something brand new, a racing series for students? Garage ID is looking for follow-on investment, and we're looking for networks into racing series clubs, racing clubs, and drivers of all kinds. So if you're in the racing world, hit me up. We have a great investment in Web3, changing up and helping the racing world amalgamate, conglomerate, and leverage all of that data. Sounds good. Next up, we love at the Stas Fund here profiting from knowable cycles. It's fundamentally clear that Bitcoin is not going away. As a survivor since 2011, a Bitcoin miner since 2012, and an investor in startups in Web3 and Bitcoin in 2016, we have successfully profited off the last 3 knowable cycles of Bitcoin. Bitcoin mining world is one of the ones that are profiting off the known knowns of Bitcoin mining through education, media, and marketplace accessibility, and we are happy to be early investors into that. High net worth investors and the crypto curious are learning that parking unused assets into consistent yield platforms is a new way of compounding value based on the knowable cycles of cryptocurrency. And we here at the Stas Fund are using financial engineering and staking platforms to create exponential value. Another investment that we're really excited about is Hashed Alpha FinTech, also known as Hashed.af. Is a net positive loan vehicle that has grown over $800,000 in just the last 2 months, my friends. So we're looking for accredited and non-accredited investors who want outsized returns in the next cycle and exposure to digital currencies. We have a very attractive loan terms plus really attractive balloon options at the end of it. Next up, we're bringing the world of entrepreneurs and investors to myself and to you. You may have read my solution to a major personal problem that I've been trying to solve for years now. As a venture capitalist, how do I bring the great ideas, great people, and great investments together? After rallying 3 amazing women founders, we've seeded the capital and begun an exciting adventure to bring the world's first quarterly conference to life. It's called the Fullstack Business Builder Conference and Community, and it's been launched to bring experts of business building to you and the world. The world needs a product that brings fresh experts to them every 90 days, an infinite business library of content to pull from, and a community of business builders that will help them. The Fullstack Business Builder Network is exactly the infinite content funnel that businesses need now. So, we're bringing that. Our speaker list of 42 speakers for January 22nd, 2025 is full, or almost full. We're still looking for some speakers in the financial tracks for webinars, interviews, and the next conference as well. We're also looking for sponsors and advertisers who understand the value of getting in front of millions of business builders online and millions of eyeballs. In summary, 2024, I've been purified in 2024. Misogi is a Japanese Shinto ritual of purification that can involve a variety of practices, including an annual challenge. A Misogi challenge involves doing something difficult once a year that shapes the rest of the year. This is something that you focus on to achieve or attempt or execute against in the greater pursuit of self-improvement. While you guys know that I don't do New Year's resolutions, as I have written about this before, I believe that this year of 2024, I finally reached the end game of my content creation. I have for years doled out daily content in the realms of business building, entrepreneurship, investing, agile, marketing and branding, and personal development. These pieces of content have been spread out all over the internets for a decade on a multiplicity of platforms. This is completely my fault, frankly. I didn't start a 2024 with a Misogi challenge, but as you've read previously, I spent long hours focusing on how I could centralize my content and bring everybody here in one place. Apparently, my attempt is rewarded, or was rewarded this year, with a solution that serves all of my investments and myself. It's amazing that the focused intention to solve personal problems can achieve. The Fullstack Business Builder Conference, the latest investment that we've made, is the solution that I've been dreaming of. The TLDR of 2024 learning, well, it's all about learning. This year, I've made investments that not only align to our SEC FINRA thesis and as a regulated entity, but I've made investments into things I deeply care about and know a lot about. While this should always be the case for investors, this year I've leveled up as a human and capital deployer. I've become better at helping my investments win. Turns out, when you invest in areas of personal passion with deep competence attached, people get rich. In 2025, we reap. May it be so for you. I'm manifesting success for you now. All the best.